it's what he does. So, pretty fun to see. Kind of got chills. I think all the guys watching, just the way he was playing, it was pretty special to watch. And, to see a full Bell Center, it's always amazing.
How do you see the potential of this defense this year with the addition of Noah, and LT, everything? How do you see it?
Yeah, I think, for all us younger guys, a year of experience to help, and then obviously addition of Noah, it's huge for us, and he's going to be a guy that we lean on, and obviously good for me to learn from him too.
Have you had a chance to get to know him at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Just kind of picking his brain on certain things, and asking him how he's liking it, all that stuff. So, good guy and a great player too.
I felt like making the playoffs was a bit of a surprise for this team last year. Now, this year, fans not they want the playoffs, but they want more. How do you feel about the increased expectations this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a privilege to be able to play every day and to have those expectations. It's obviously really special, and I think we got a group of guys who are hungry, and we got a taste of it, and we definitely want more too.
A lot of players surprise other players in their first year, and in the second year, the rest of the league kind of figures them out. What are your thoughts on the sophomore jinx and how you can avoid it?
Yeah, I think just being able to be adaptable and continue to learn. I don't think I'm a finished product by any means as a player. I have tons to work on, and I'm going to continue to grow and adapt and find out what works and what doesn't work. So just pure excitement to keep going again.
Wayne, what makes you leaving the States of Artists? Just how much would you miss this presence in your life?
Yeah, Dave was a huge part of our team as a player, but just being the person he was and having him as a rock for our younger D-court was huge, and he's taught us some lessons that we'll never forget.
Lane, I think you were here last year at the tournament, right?
No, I wasn't. No.
Okay, so what's your feeling with driving here today after everything you've gone through for the last year and coming as a sort of kick off the season?
Yeah, I didn't know it'd be this big, but it's pretty cool, and I'm just happy to get going again.
And you mentioned at the sort of the exit media session how sooner rather than later for the contract. Are you a little disappointed to show up here today without any contract?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice for sure, but I just still got a job to do. Got to get ready for the season, and my focus is kind of on what I can do to help the team and do my job.
How involved are you in that process?
Yeah, I try to leave it to my agents. They got a job to do, and I got a job to do, and that's just how it is.
Are you okay with it dragging along this season, or are you shut down maybe 3 or 4?
We'll see. You never know. I'm open to obviously listening, whatever. But for me, I got a job to do, and I'm excited to do it.
Sitting there the other night at full Bell Center, your face was on the scoreboard a lot. It was kind of seeing you celebrating your rookie of the year season. How does it feel? How do you feel about being, one of the faces of the team as a very young player?
Yeah, I mean, I've had great support from all my teammates, coaches here. So, a lot of it is, whatever I do, it's part of the team we have, and those guys help. We try to help build each other up, and that's just how it is. So, it's just good to be back, and I'm just happy that I'm just happy to be back.
With them, Dom, the more you get the feeling that he's like a Russian Lane, you guys are brothers from another mother or something.
I mean, he's a special talent, special work ethic. So to see what he does and what he does every day, it's really impressive, and we're very fortunate to have him.
You always do it with a smile. Does it spread around him?
Sorry?
You always do it with a smile. He's always smiling. Does it spread around?
Yeah, I mean, it's his work and his smile. It's contagious, and he's really happy to be here, and how can you not be? It's we're all really fortunate, and just a great guy to be around.
Man, your dad had a bit of a viral clip on a podcast. I'm sure you saw it circulating. What was your reaction when you did see it circulating?
What clip? No, I'm just, he gets emotional or whatever, and sometimes it gets the best of you, and you say things you don't necessarily mean, and maybe it gets taken out of context or whatever. But I'm proud to be American, and I love USA Hockey. They've done so much for me, and also I love playing in Canada, and I'm very fortunate. But I'm a USA Hockey player, and that's just how it is.
I don't know if you set a goal last season of winning the College Trophy, but what are your goals for this season? And did you set that as a goal last year?
I never really focus on, goals like that. It's just play, develop, and, try to help the team win hockey games. And, I think my goal stays the same this year is, play, have fun, and, help the team win.
Wayne, what was your reaction just to the outpouring of fans' opinions of you not being named to that USA roster?
Yeah, I mean, people are going to have opinions on whatever, but, I guess that's part of it. And, it's not up to me to decide if I should be there or whatever. It was, there's some amazing players in that play for the U.S., so, it's all part of it.
Is there anything you focused on in particular this offseason?
I mean, just getting faster, stronger, kind of doing more of the same, and trying to figure out what other steps I can take in the mental sharpness of the game, and what worked last year, what didn't, and kind of balancing it out. So just lots of trying to figure out how I can be better.
You got a lot of attention last season as a rookie, and found maybe that the fans' reaction at some point could have been a bit overwhelming. Now the fact that there's a new shiny toy coming in with the meetup, will it make your life a little bit easier knowing that much attention may be not directed at you this season?
I mean, I think, I don't know how to necessarily answer that, but having him is definitely a great thing to have, and we got tons of great players, so it's a pretty easy team to be a part of, and everyone's very welcoming, and we really enjoy playing and playing for each other.
Lane, did anyone at USA Hockey reach out to you after to explain why you were out or what they'd like you to work on or anything like that?
No, I know they talked to my agents and kind of just said, kind of whatever, like I'm right there, and always good to hear that stuff, but nothing crazy, and no hard feelings at all. It's all part of it.
I know you played with Duck at university. What was it like to see him wearing a C and a sweater for his prospect games?
Yeah, that's just his character. He is a leader, and to see him wear a C, it's pretty cool, and I know he doesn't take those things lightly, and he's just a great player and a great leader.
How motivating could that letdown be to not be named to the first?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm always pretty motivated. What motivates me is just kind of having the opportunity to, come to the rink every day and, do what I love. So having that as well, I guess I could definitely, pull some motivation from it. But, not that I needed it, but it's there for sure.
Merci, Lane.
Thanks.